Hello, myself Nasim Hindustani. So I just last couple of weeks I was just busy to observing what is going on in the American election, and now after this much of time spending, I've got to know a lot of things about how does the election is going on. So I must say that this is my priority as I am a liberal person. So only liberal president should be get seated on the presidential U.S. presidential election. But on the other hand, of course, there are like conservative peoples everywhere. Like in India, they are existing everywhere and they are persisting for a greater and they are pressurizing the peoples to get elected highly radicalized president like a Trump he has. No doubt he may have, because he is the businessman, he may have some uh, economic advantages, but rather than economic advantages, America's history itself speaks up, like almost 300 400 years of tenure, in which the Americans peoples and their Native Americans also, they saw a lot of changes of the time, lot of changes of the culture. Now after reaching 200, it's almost about 200 years of journey. And I must say that for reaching to the victorious mark for Democrats, it should be like they should emphasize on women's voter. As a president, she must endorse women, and she must protect. She must just plays to protect the women's rights. So that is very essential here in India as also. In last past 10 years, we have women's voter, which those who are very deciding factor for electing the government. On the other hand, like if we are going to increase and augment our numbers, so I must say that if you are really willing to win, then those states which are very quite battlegrounds kind of states, those very close contests we are having, we are going to see. So that means now the present democratic governments, they need to push much harder on those states especially, and that again they have to convince the peoples and residents of those states that they would be more uh, flourished in the current democratic ideology rather than for the conservative ideology. Thank you.